going live before. Good evening. We just gonna do some meditation. So if you want to listen to the music, okay, I have the butterfly effect, okay, frequency music playing. It's the 432 hertz music, okay. It cleanses, it elevates your vibration and cleanses your aura to a positive frequency. So I thought I was gonna do a reading. But I was like, I don't feel like doing a reading right now. My energy is already like, so we just gonna meditate and let this positive energy go. This is a lavender incense stick, so I'm pulling in that lavender energy, okay? Lavender is connected with peace and tranquility. And go ahead and add some more peaceful vibes with my Palo Santo. Literally, you want to change your vibe, you can do it with just words too, you know, saying affirmations or with simple scents like incense and things like that, because smell, scents are also energy and also frequencies. So you can uplift your energy with smells, okay, with different foods, okay, with words, the energy of different things. Inviting in benevolent, peaceful energy, 𝐼𝐥𝐸. Like it just clears, like just clearing out the energy. Yes, Palo Santo and lavender together elevate your energy. And see, now I automatically feel like I have energy now. Like it just hit me. Like my energy just hit. And now I feel like doing a reading. And I was gonna sit here and meditate for 30 minutes to an hour. Okay, I'm gonna just pull some cards from my deck. I was supposed to be meditating. Yeah, I was supposed to be meditating, but it's okay. I'm gonna pull just one card and then see. Because this is, my deck is what's calling me. Alright, why is this deck calling? What does deck got to say, Spirit? Change. That's what I was just talking about. So yeah, let me flip the screen. Change. Making positive changes, okay? Putting it into certain things. Like I just put it into that, like the low energy field that I just had. It's my energy literally after lighting the Palo Santo and the way it just cleansed my energy, and with it also working with the sound frequency in my aura. Y'all, there's literally a bird that it's literally sitting right here just flying in the window. Maybe I'll show y'all next time. Like all the energy, this is a magnetic, peaceful energy, because now the birds are flying in front of my window, literally just sitting right here. I thought it was a hummingbird for a second, just sat there and just flew, sat in my window for a good little minute. Okay, they feel the change, okay? They feel me putting an end to that low vibe that I was feeling. You know, that tired energy that I was feeling. Y'all, I look so pale. Why do I look so pale? Okay, so we are bringing a change. Okay, we are bringing a change. I still feel like, I just feel mellow. Like, I just feel mellow now. I really feel like I could just sit here. Yeah, I will meditate. We about to meditate. Okay, meditate and listen to the sounds. Anything else, Spirit? Nope, just death, okay? We got death again, and then 938. Okay, 938. The only way to change what will be is to change what is, 𝐼𝐥𝐸. That goes right along with the energy. Before we had just the word change, the energy of change. Now what came through is the only way to change what will be is to change what is. Okay, Grand Rising 1144. Thank you for the love. Soul. Ooh, Emperor. Soul Emperor. Somebody's a soul boss. Like, this soul and Emperor gives like high spiritual ranking. That is a high spiritual ranking. Okay? No dream is too big and no star is too far. Remember that, Ashe. You could be seeing 646, okay? Alright. I'm about to put the deck down because I want to meditate in my body. Okay? I want to meditate. Alright. Thank you for the follows and likes. Okay, we finna meditate. So, I'm gonna do this meditation mudra right now. Well, this one helps to dissolve fear. Okay, this one helps to dissolve fear and help with concentration. But again, my other favorite one is this one, the heart. I think I might just do this one. We're finna meditate in the heart space, okay? If you do this mudra, okay? If you do this mudra, notice how it feels like your heart just opens up and it feels very easy to breathe. Thank you. Very easy to breathe, okay? So put your hands together like this. Knuckles, these three together. Thumb side, pinkies touching. And then take a breath. And slowly release it. Take another one. Take another three. Take 3 breaths with this mudra so that you can really pay attention to how it feels when you breathe, okay? Okay? Now take your hands apart. Take your hands apart and just lay them. It should feel like your chest capacity or your chest cavity got smaller. But that's just the normal state that your chest space is in. And then take 3 deep breaths, okay? Take 3 deep breaths with your hands apart, okay? Before we put them back together. Alright, then we're going to put our fingers back together. Notice how wide it feels like your chest opens up and how much easier it is to breathe. Like the first time, I cannot remember his name. I don't think I've ever known his name. But down on my channel, it's like further closer to the bottom of my TikTok page. The man that taught me this, he's a very enlightened individual, and I follow him on many different platforms like Instagram and the TikTok, and he speaks on so many different things and gives you so many tools and such good tools for you to use for yourself. And this hand mudra right here, this one that he gave me, that he taught, and I just taught it the same exact way that he had taught how to do it. Like it's a duet that I had did. And so I have kept this in my toolbox, okay? Keep this in your toolbox. You can meditate anywhere. Literally anywhere, okay? Confirmation. I need to put it in, hold on, do not disturb mode. I'm over here in the meditative mind. There we go. Work, do not disturb. Work, do not disturb. Okay. Thank you for the likes. Ooh, y'all want me to pull out the singing bowl? You pull out the singing bowl. Alright. Warning for your ears. Okay? singing bowl present. Sometimes I hit it too hard, sometimes I hit it too soft. I'll still be figuring, you know. Look, I don't want to hit it too hard. Clearing out the energy. Now, y'all, I'm about to do something that I've did before. When I did it with my singing bowl, someone told me that they had like an out of body experience. Okay, so listen to this sound. You can get it anywhere, bro. Find you a They said I need one of those singing bowls. You can get it on Amazon. You can get it at any botanical store. Literally, you go to your search engine and just look up singing bowls. There are many different types. Okay, this is one of the more affordable ones, but I also got it as in like not too cheap either. But whatever you can afford or whatever you want to get. The cheapest ones are wood all the way down. I like that this one has like a suede. It's got a suede material to it. Okay, y'all, I'm about to test something. All right, first I'll need your consent. Okay, so go ahead and type I accept down below if you are open to experiencing the out-of-body experience that apparently you can experience with a singing bowl. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna give y'all a second because I said I don't want to make anybody feel some type of way. I don't know how you will react, but as long as you accept it, okay. Thank you for the love. Okay, I'm about to go ahead and get started. All right. I want to make it go faster, but I can't do it with this pillow underneath. So I'm gonna put it in my hand. Okay, now it won't spin. If you close your eyes, it's kind of like, when, so you're standing and you close your eyes, okay? Because you closed your eyes, you'll like your equilibrium will feel off, Like say if you lean back while you have your eyes closed, you're gonna feel like you're falling. If you lean forward, you feel like you're about to bust your ass, like your head. You say you want the knife. What knife? Oh, thank y'all for the gifts. You want an acne? I can't even pronounce it right. Thank y'all so much. An acne. I can't even say it, but it's something that you would keep on your altar. If you have an altar or you're thinking about making an altar. And if there's anybody who is thinking about making an altar, like I have one of my own, of course. And, it doesn't have to be, all, big and crazy, especially if you stay in a household or we've never seen the Golden Child with Eddie Murphy. Not in a really long time. That's not coming to mind right now. My mind is just like, it's in a different place right now. So I'm gonna have to look that up. I'm gonna definitely have to look into it. The Golden Child by Eddie Murphy. Okay. But if you know, if you're in an area where you know individuals, make sure when you make your altar, you call in your ancestors of the highest white light. And your spirit guides. I used to call on ancestors who didn't even fuck with me. It'd be like that. You got to figure out who fuck with you and who don't. Not everybody fuck with you. Like in the spirit realm or in like the same that goes for in the physical world also goes for the spiritual world. Yeah. I also feel like making like tools that make sounds and noises, it also connects with that child part of us, you know, the childish part of us, where as kids we liked things that made noise, we liked toys that were loud. Okay, this also helps with inner child healing, because you know, you start growing up, you know, your parents will be like, stop making all that noise, you know, yelling, telling you to shut up, sit down somewhere, you know, all that good different stuff, just different experiences, right? And it's like as you get older, it's like you're taught more. It's accepted when you're a baby. They're like, oh, you're a baby. They're a baby. It's okay if they're loud. You know, it doesn't matter. Then as you get older, you get told that you're not supposed to be loud. When, you know. So it's like being able to make noise and make sounds without feeling afraid or like somebody will say shit to you. Okay. Like not walking on eggshells, not having to walk on eggshells is one of the most peaceful experiences. And I can say that from the experience of I used to be in a place where I always felt like I was walking on eggshells. Not even felt I was walking on eggshells. I was so quiet because I didn't want to be bothered, or I didn't want to bother the other people that I was living with, that I literally tiptoe around the house. They didn't even know when I was home because I was so quiet and just wanted to be unbothered and not be a bother to them. And I feel like home is a place where, you know, basically you can be yourself. You're going to be loved. You know, you're going to be accepted. You can make the noise. I'm a singer and I sing loud. Like for me to really sing like how I like to sing and really let my voice meet its full potential, I have to sing loudly. The whole house will hear me. The whole neighborhood can hear me. The whole field, like everything can hear me when I sing, because I have to sing loud in order for the words to be pronounced right. So it's like I'm one of those individuals who, so true, studio sessions everywhere. Yes, okay. Don't let me find a place that's got some good echoes, like good acoustics in that place. Yo, in a building, like the top of a stairwell or something, and then they got the good acoustic echoes. Oh, I'm going crazy. What are you talking about? Natural. Yeah. Only thing about this is like trying to. If I had a bigger bowl, it wouldn't move so heavy, like move so much on the pillow, because it would weigh more, you know. But you make do. This is still very good. I'm so grateful for it. Yeah. I wonder what it's like to hit it from the bottom. I've never hit it from the bottom. Very dense. It's pronouncing everywhere perfectly. I can't be stopped. Legit. I sing tune with my AirPods in. I'm blacking out damn near. Yeah. I'm 27 and I know what you mean when you say reaching your full potential and connecting it to home. Yes. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I can't do it that way. So I have to do it from the outside. If I do it from the inside, it disturbs it. Yeah. But it's also, you know, it's also understanding. There are times when you do want peace and quiet, times when you're irritated, especially when you're tired. I think most people, I'm not going to say just everybody, but most individuals, when you're tired, you have a short temper. Are you a Gen Z or a millennial? Z. But I feel like millennial. No, yeah, but I'm a Gen Z technically, but I feel like I was born in the 90s. Like, I just missed the tail end of the 90s. So I feel like a 90s baby, like a 90s 80s. I was born in 2000, early 2000. And I feel like a 90s baby, though. I act more like a 90s baby. It's like I literally have that perfect mix, okay? Or like the half and half of the 90s kids and then the 2000s kids. You know, I got the knowledge and the technological advancements of the 2000s and up the early 21st century. But I have like the soul, okay? The soul and the taste of the 90s, okay? You know what I mean? I'm 23. Although I get told, I've had people, it's so funny, y'all. Somebody, they'll literally, yep, definitely a millennial. Wonder who lost a child or someone really nice. You came back. Look, oh, you just hit the nail on the fucking head. The hood therapist. I can't even talk about that here. I can't even talk about that here. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. No, she's serious. She just hit a nail on the head. Yeah, she's... Yeah. Yeah. Oh. 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 That would have to be a private conversation. Oh, the fact that you just picked that up. Oh, that's funny. Oh, yeah. I ended up born later than what I was projected to be, but it happened for a reason. Okay? Say it like that. Oh, you good, girl. That was real as shit. Past life stuff, yes. Yeah. And every past life before this one, I always ended up dying before I ended up completing my mission. Feels like in this life, that's not gonna happen. And that's for a lot of us who are, you know, born again in this time right here. In the past, we didn't get to finish our missions because of ignorance and because of fear. But now we're in the perfect age where we're able to be ourselves. Like, you know, back in the day, you couldn't even say you did tarot, claim you were a witch. Now damn near everybody's a witch, okay? We got platforms. People are teaching magic. People are teaching spiritual abilities, teaching how to use spiritual tools. Speaking about voodoo practices and stuff, you could not do that from past lives. You would have been strung the fuck up. Strung up or burned at the stake. Now, we not getting burned at the stake, okay? Well, there may be still, you know, what are they? Not the Proud Boys, but, you know, it's a group that's still running around damn near like the KKK. But it's too many of us now. Ain't no living in silence, living in fear. Yeah, back in the day, they was taking us out. They can't now. There's so many ways to show the truth and learn it and live it. You're right. I just want to get on here and tell you I love you and appreciate what you do. What you do. Save one, save 100. Yes, thank you. Because we could even, man, y'all remember in the Bible where you talking about the lost sheep, okay? Say you got a whole flock and you're missing one sheep. You're going to go get that one sheep because that one sheep that you got back, you know? Yeah. Grand Rising. Okay. Yeah, because it's what you say on here. Yeah. It's wild, though, because some of this stuff isn't meant for public consumption. Well, it depends, okay? So, you know, basically you're talking about, like, gatekeeping. And, certain people do have, certain things that are like ancestrally connected. However, there are certain cultures. Most cultures back then, they just let you in. Native American cultures, Black African cultures, the voodoo cultures. Most of their practices are open because most of them did similar or the same thing. So when the Europeans came across and, the Europeans got them to trust them, they let them know about their practices and they taught them. Like, I just got to tell him, when you got the keys and you can still pick locks, it don't matter. Yeah, exactly. Yep. And see, succubus, they talking about summoning succubus, like a succubus spirit, because there are human succubus walking around and incubus walking around. They summoned, and then they gonna meet the person that's gonna come up in there and get in them and take their energy or mess with their energy and shit. That's why you gotta be careful who you sexually connect with, especially women with your portal down there. Men too, like, men, y'all out here getting in all these damn portals, and honey ain't cleansed her portal. Steph Jones, this is a time for all knowledge to be shared. Yes, it wasn't bad until people wanted to control others. And so feel good, but ain't. Yeah, feels good, but ain't no good. They said we was all like Judas. Definitely not disagreeing with that, but I'm saying it's possible for people to come across information they aren't ready for. Yes, okay, that is coming across. Thank you. Coming to, like, that information, because it's like I've been quiet more about my own, my own knowledge and practices, because for me, it was more of, I have that fear, okay? I have that fear of, what if someone takes the knowledge that I used to help others and use it to harm someone else, okay? But I can't, and the fact that I can help just as many people as they can harm, I feel like that outweighs it, and I really want people to, have a chance for themselves, okay? So it's like, it's either I be quiet out of fear and watch people suffer, or watch people suffer who are actually looking for help, actually want help, okay? Actually taking the time. Peace and love to you as well. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your presence. True knowledge comes from meditation and consulting with ancestors. Okay, hold on. That's important. Yeah, definitely. Spread the word, and how they use it on them, you don't reap that karma. Spread the word, and how they use it is on them, you don't reap the karma. Yeah, especially because I always give disclaimers. Like, I'll say, what you should or shouldn't do with it, or, what I've experienced with it. Like, when I tell y'all, when your intent is genuine, like, there are people trying to manifest a specific person, but I personally don't like being. Yeah, that's where they get fucked up. Okay, so when it comes to manifesting, you feel, I always say, like, you can manifest energies, okay? Energies for yourself. You cannot control anybody else trying to do magic or anything like that to control another being. When all of us have free will, it may not feel like it at times, but technically each and every last one of us have free will to make a decision, make any decision, every decision. And making a decision, not making a decision. Not making a decision is still making a decision. So at the end of the day, we do have free will. And when people try to specifically get somebody to come for them, that's forcing your will on them. And the way I think about it is, again, the golden rule. If I wouldn't want anybody to force me to do anything, I'm not going to force someone else to do something. Unless it has something to do with, like, health. Like, say, My cat don't want to take his medicine. He gonna have to take that medicine. I'm gonna have children. They don't like green vegetables. I don't give a damn. You finna eat these green vegetables because you not finna be constipated over here crying because you can't poop and your stomach hurt. Okay? So when it comes to, you know, for the benefit of something like that, you know, when you do have that control, but certain individuals, like, they grown as shit. I can't force no grown folks to do. I ain't gonna force no grown folks to do shit. Fear is our kryptonite. Yes, it is. Fear is the biggest kryptonite. False evidence appearing real. You can either face everything or rise, or forget everything and run. FEAR. Literally, some people don't know how. Okay, hold on. Literally, some people don't know how to manage power that comes with powerful information. With great power comes great responsibility. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. That's why y'all notice some of the most powerful individuals be out the way. They ain't trying to deal with nobody bullshit. It's like Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather's hands are legal weapons. If he fights anybody, like he has to do everything he can not to fight somebody because his hands are legal weapons. He stay out the way. He don't deal with them. Or he just let them, you know, he dance around them because they gonna get ate the fuck up. We not trying to eat them up. We not trying to eat them up, okay? We not trying to eat them up. I'm trying to let you be. Because you gonna get chewed the fuck up and spit out by somebody powerful, okay? And he ain't got time for it. It's just respect, okay? Because even at different times, I've met different spiritual practitioners or just individuals who have made it further than I have, you know, or are stronger than me. And I don't treat them like, you know, like they're God in a sense, you know, like treat them like they're God. I give them respect. I don't treat individuals like they're below me or, you know, like I'm just, you know, completely above them. But it's more in a sense of, you know, it don't matter if I was to see Beyonce tomorrow, if I was to see the president of the United States, if I was to see anybody, I'm gonna treat you like a regular being. It don't matter what your status is. That don't mean shit to me. As a person, as a being, I'm gonna speak to you from being to being. And I'm not gonna put nobody else above my head, but I'm not gonna intentionally make somebody feel like they below me either. Like that's that balance. Like everybody needs a rite of passage. Everybody goes through the rites of passage. That's the funny thing. Since we, as in the U.S., we're less connected with like how our ancestors were to having rites of passage in the villages, okay, and in our areas. Since we no longer have the rites of passage that we have to go through by like the intentions of the priest of the village, okay, or the shaman of the village, or, you know, their parents, the elders put you through a rite of passage. We all still go through the rite of passage. Now we just have to go through the rite of passages individually. We have to go out into the world. And that's where our rite of passages are. But then we also experience our rite of passages through like family and stuff like that. Like, honestly, I wouldn't know as much as I do about manipulators and narcissists if I didn't learn them from specific family members. Like, learn about it. That's what taught me about manipulation and narcissism. Experiencing it from individuals, and it taught me about it. You don't even have to experience it from there too. Like even in the workplace, you know, out in the world in different places, experiencing different things at the hands of other individuals and learning about it. Thank you. Never manipulate someone's free will. Because that'll definitely bite you in the ass. That's how it is with me. I can't. I tell people that all the time. They get mad at me because I say I'm not going to manipulate someone's free will. Legit. And I guess, you know, there are individuals out here who would do that. But ain't nobody, you can't pay me. I don't give a fuck how much money you want to pay me. You can't pay me to do no type of work on nobody but just yourself. And that's because you give consent, okay? It's like the same thing even when I do the readings. Somebody wants to ask about someone else. I'm just like, if their energy comes through, then their energy comes through. But when I do my readings, it's just whatever comes out to me. I don't specifically go looking like, oh, I'm finna go look into this X and see what they doing. Nah. And no judgment. There are individuals who do that, but I don't. You feel? Everything that I do, my readings, all of that, I do it with the intention of helping someone either feel better, give them motivation, give them spiritual guidance, okay? Give them a word, okay? Speak life into them. Like, that's just my intention with it. You feel? If some mess and some drama, exes, baby mama, baby daddy shit, if marriages, breakups, any of that mess come through, then it just come through. But it's not like I was going looking for it. It just be like, right there, I'm like, damn, well, I can't unsee it. I did not see it. To take someone's free will incurs the wrath of God and all of heaven. Yes. I don't think you can take away someone's free will in that case because I believe in a parallel universe. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. Yep, we're all forever students and teachers. What is it? The most intelligent man knows that he knows nothing, while the most foolish man thinks he knows everything. I don't claim to know everything. I do know what I know in certain aspects, but at the same time, I don't know everything. And I can, my ego ain't so inflated to the point of, and I say ego is necessarily a bad thing, but it can be, it can either help you or it can hurt you. But in the aspect of, I do know what I do know because of experience and situations and, taking the time to learn different things. And then there's things that I don't know, but I won't claim to know what I don't know. I will tell you like, I don't know about that one. I'm not the individual who would be the one, maybe we can find somebody else. We can point you in the right direction. I know what I specialize in. Somebody else will specialize in something else. That's another reason why I love how, each of us have our different traits, and different knacks and different specialties. Because I have a specialty. Well, if there's something that I can't do, I can point you to someone else. That way we can all get, what we deserve or earn or make what we want to earn, okay? Everybody can get their piece, earn their piece of the pie. Yeah, whether ranked higher. I am forever a student. I was a student before I was a teacher, and that's how it starts, student before a teacher. I only wanted to stay a student. That's the funny thing. I wanted to just be a student, stick to myself, but my spirit told me that all the stuff that I was learning, all the knowledge that I've been occurring and putting together and learning about, that I need to be teaching it. Like, y'all know, basically the best individuals to be king are the ones who don't want to be king. You know what I mean? The best individuals to put in power are the ones who don't really want the power, because, they're not thinking about that, what they could already be using it for. They wouldn't even know what they would do with the situation, but the fact of them not wanting to be in that position shows that they're not going to overuse it, or take advantage of the position like somebody who's been wanting to be king for 20 years, something like that. Oh, whoa, you typed it at the same time. Blessings to you. Rites of passage come through hardship in this period often. Yes, Spirit has been teaching us, guiding us from birth. Yep. I think that is great to do the best for you, and then everything you want comes just as long as you focus on you. Yep, that's how I feel as well. Ashe, we don't ask for the job. Spirit selects us because we don't want to do it. Literally, because you say in class when you was in class in school and you ain't want to, you rather just stay down. You just want to keeping your head down. Thank you for the gifts. You want to keep your head down, okay? You want to keep your head down. You want to be out the way, but your teacher will see you. Everybody else in the class done did something, but you ain't did nothing yet. Hi, beautiful soul. And then you just know. You're like, don't call on me, 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 don't call on me. And they call on you. Come up to the board. And then you gotta, maybe it's just like stage fright, but it's something that you have to get past. So even if you had like a public speaking class and you're really shy, about speaking to individuals. And they be like, no, you got to come up, okay? Because if they don't push you, man, if they don't push you, then how are you going to grow, okay? Like, the amount of comfortability that I have that to be on live now, like, if y'all saw my first live, like, when I first got on live, when I first had the ability to get on live here on TikTok, I was so nervous. I was so nervous. I didn't know what to talk about. I couldn't focus. I was like all over the place. I was stuttering and I was doing a whole bunch of stuff. Now look at me. Now look at me. Owning that shit. No, love and blessings to you, Nee. Yep, thank you. Yep, this is a safe place for enlightenment. Safe place, no judgment. Thank you. Yep. So it's like it's gotten to the point like I'd only be live for a little bit. Now I get on live for an hour. Okay, I do readings. I've been teaching, like looking at the growth. Okay, looking at the growth of like how I started and like how it is now. No. And if you're not your fear, what is it you said? Oh, I said you can either fear is false evidence appearing real, okay? FEAR, false evidence appearing real. You can either face everything and rise or forget everything and run. Thank you. False evidence appearing real. Face everything and rise. Yep, or forget everything and run. Okay, y'all give me just a second. Okay, face everything in run. I like that. You taught me something. I'm gonna shout you. Oh, thank you. Where did you get that from about fear? I honestly forget. Like, y'all, I used to go and look up so many quotes. Like, if you go to, go to my link tree, and if you go to my Instagram and look, majority of my posts on Instagram, each and every one of them has like a quote under it, something very significant and something that I connect to, or something that I've learned from an experience, or different things like that. And it was just like me wanting to tie in that positive energy with the energy of the picture, because a picture is 1,000 words. A picture that's 1,000 words plus a meaningful quote that that feels like the frame in the picture. That's everything. Just put it up on the wall. And then especially like with the fear, because like I said, with me being in like my spiritual practice, the knowledge that I have, the things that I research, okay, I come from a background where individuals were scared, okay, they were fearful and ignorant of what I was studying, because I'm one of the first in my immediate family to do what I do. So of course, you know, they're scared of it and they tried to make me fear it, but I was like, it don't scare me. I feel called to it. And basically, you know, I was like ostracized and treated horrible and had horrible things said to me and done to me and stuff like that just because of my belief. Like, I can remember, y'all, when I was 18, after I turned 18, I already had been, I didn't want to go to church. I hated church. Like, it just wasn't for me. Okay, Christian church, fucked all, like, all that's not for me. And I was forced to be in it. And then when I turned 18, I told them, I was like, I'm done. I'm not going to church anymore. They was like, where were you? I'm not going. I'm done. It don't resonate with me. That version of God does not connect with me. Well, I got ignored for days. Literally, I was ignored for days. Had, you know, some stupid stuff said to me or whatever. Treated horrible at different times and whatnot. And then basically, like, I was threatened that if I didn't start going back to church, I had to find somewhere else to live. Like, it was a whole bunch of BS over church at that. When I'm working, I clean, I do everything else. But just because I decided not to be a Christian, I was very much ostracized, okay? And it's like, I decided to face that fear. I decided to face the fear and rise, okay? That I realized that the things that they were scared of, that I was interested in, it was because of false evidence appearing real, okay? Mainstream Hollywood has literally taken spirituality and taken it to an extreme and only showed you negative aspects of it, but not the positive aspects. And then the positive aspects of it are in the fantastical mythological stories that they tell you not to believe. But, okay. Yeah. Well, I don't try to remember everything because I got so much more that I could be doing to remember. Everybody can do their own research. I just know what I know. Because even the wherever I got it from, they weren't the first ones to have it. It's a consciousness. All ideas technically belong to conscious. They belong to source because that's where they all come from. We just experience them and put them out at different times. There's nothing old and nothing new created in the world. Everything is just a cycle, recycled over and over and over again. Anything that you thought was new, it's been had. Somebody been had it. Somebody been thought about it. You just not finding out to me. Like, it's that, you know, new to you, old to me type energy. Mm-hmm. Source information, general thing that someone created. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just can't remember exactly in this moment, and it's alright. But as long as you can positively take from it. Evidence. Oh, I just sat here and let my Sharpie dry up. I do try to give credit where credit is due, but like I said, I don't hold like such a tight leash on myself no more. Like, you know, like you could take it easy on yourself. Whatever's meant to be known will, you know, be known. And again, everybody can do their own research as well. You don't have to listen to what I say. You don't have to. You don't have to believe me. You can go do your own research. And that's why I really encourage others to do their own research. Like, go find out for yourself. Because that's one of the reasons why I know what I know now. The many different researches that I've done, and, you know, the many different beings and people that I've spoken to, the many of experiences that I've had. Life has been one of the best teachers. Life is one of the best teachers, okay? Life is the best teacher. Hit. Excuse me. Hit. Rise or 4. Run. Oh yeah. Yep. False evidence appearing real. Face everything and rise, or forget everything and run. Well, I'm sitting here scrolling. At first, we were supposed to always do our own research. These platforms are for reference. See, the words always be able to say. Well, it depends. Like I said, it's still life path. You're being judgmental. You're being judgmental in that sense. If you don't want to be around them because of how they smell, then you don't have to be. So that's like, it's just respecting different people's paths. Some people use lemon and not deodorant under their arms. You know, it's just whatever works for whoever. So I can just have peace and believe the universe will give me best. You have to you believe until you know, because to believe is to trust in the unknown. To know is to know, like factually. You believe until you know. I believed in myself till I knew the truth about myself. And if you believe, you're gonna take actions that are in alignment with what you believe, okay? So that you can get a clear knowing. Sometimes I always wonder what my future will hold. Like, it's not like, maybe there are some of us who do know exactly where they're gonna end up. I don't know, I just hope for the best. And, at the end of the day, it's just hoping that, I do the best that I can do. And, I experience joy and happiness and peace and, a lot of high frequency things, or get to travel and experience things. But at the end of the day, it's just moving on, trust and faith. Like, whenever it's my time to go, it's just my time to do. I'm going to just do everything that I want to do till it's time for me to leave this vessel and go wherever God wants to send me next. Whatever I'm meant to do, whatever planet I'm meant to save next, One of the things I really do hope that I have children, though. Like, I really want to have children. I want to raise children. I want to have I want to give birth, like, experience as a woman, experience giving birth, experiencing raising my own children. And don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with, raising other people's children or anything like that. I've raised plenty of other people's children in this short amount of lifetime that I've been here. I've raised a whole lot of other people's children, but I do want to have my own children. I want to raise them. I want to share the same bed as my husband. I want to have game nights with my children. I want to cook dinner with the kids or make everybody food, have movie nights, or let's go camping, hiking, just so many different things. Let's go traveling, okay? Let's go out for ice cream. And then I'm more of a natural mother energy. Like, I'm hoping that I don't have an issue with, breastfeeding or anything. Like, I want to breastfeed all my children. I want to have them all naturally, like, just all those experiences. I have no attachments. I've also learned that spirit likes surprises. Yeah, literally. Once you just stop looking and you just start living, everything just happens as it's supposed to. One day I'll like, now, or, one day or now. I'd rather be like now, but one day I want to just, I don't even have to get up to go to work. Okay. I want to roll over, fart, burp, and sneeze and make $10 million. Every time I cough, another $1,000 pop up into my bank account, I want to experience a maid cleaning my house and cooking meals at least one time, or even if they don't cook, I don't mind cooking, but letting them clean the house. I want to experience somebody coming and cleaning my house, and I come back and my house is already clean, and I ain't got to be the one to do it. That's an experience I want to have one day. I want to go to Hawaii. I want to go to the Bahamas. Like, your girl ain't really been nowhere. I'm ready to go. Yeah. That's wife. Yeah, yeah. I got main woman. I'll say wife, main woman. I got wife, main woman energy. Wife energy, he talking about, basically the feminine energy that takes care of children. I don't know whether or not, if you'll feel like cooking or not, it's a feminine energy. Or, I can just tell you what I know, and me makes me wife material. Okay. So I would, I don't mind cooking and cleaning, except unless it's after grown folk. I ain't clean up after grown folk. I ain't clean up after they down self. Children is understandable, but even then I teach children how to clean. But that nurturing energy, okay, I'm a very feminine energy. I do have strong masculine capabilities and flashes. However, I am predominantly a feminine. Like, I'm the type of feminine, I'm meant to be cared for and kept. Like, I could be a housewife. I wouldn't mind being a housewife, but I have my own business too. So I wouldn't mind not working for anybody else, but working for myself. Oh, that's cool. Like, housewife like that, doing my work in my office. But I'm meant to be a well-kept woman, housewife mix. Me and my husband can both provide, but I don't mind giving him massages. Like, he'll come home to rose petals in the floor, candles, bubble bath ready. Like, that's just the type of feminine I am. I take care of my masculine. That's just it. It's just ingrained in me to take care of my man, take care of my family, take care of what's mine, and take care of myself. Okay? Yeah. Masculine helps to make feminine strong. Feminine helps to make masculine, guide masculine, or make masculine feel safe. Like, in each way, when feminine and masculine energies are balanced, they both provide a certain type of safety for the other. Like, the masculine, he makes the feminine physically feel safe. He also, makes her feel safe. She should feel safe to be herself. To be herself and still be loved, understanding her emotions, understanding the mood swings, understanding what comes with a woman and accepting her through all of that. For a woman, for the feminine energy, making the masculine feel safe emotionally, okay? Being a safe place for him to actually be soft, for a safe place for him to actually feel, peace, or talk about emotions and not feel like it's, like he's emasculated. Oh, yeah. I mean, we are aggressive. We like to wrestle and fight and stuff. What woman does not want to wrestle and fight with her man, though? Like, why wouldn't you? Especially like an alpha female, or like a dominant female. I'm a dominant female. No other man has ever been able to tame me except for my current partner. And it's not like, like tame train, but I don't know. Everybody naturally submits to who they're supposed to submit to. All right. Like, I cannot step over him. I can't step over him. I could try as I might, but I will never be able to overpower him. And I love that. And she like being in it. Yeah, when it's safe. Yeah. But you know, there are women who maybe they do want to be able to overpower. Yes, he allows me to fully embrace my femininity. He be done pick me up by my shirt, so I'm like, all right, little thing. All right, little bit. What you thought this what you thought this was? Mm-hmm. We keep you on your toes. If y'all want to know what this music is, okay, this is the sound that I'm using right now, and it's helping to elevate our energy. It's the butterfly effect, the 432 hertz music. Elevate your vibration and positive aura cleanse, okay? Yeah, that's what it's like. It's just understanding that everybody, you know, they just got their own thing. Understanding that, you know, not all women are the same. Maybe there are those who are similar, but not all women are the same. Not all men are the same. You know, just as long as they have the balance that works for them. Because I've seen some couples before, and I just wondered, like, I was like, how do they work? But then I saw how they work. Like, it was a mean girl. Like, she was like mean and a bit rude. And then she had her child and her partner. Her partner was very polite and more on the silent side, but she was more loud and like irritated. But when they looked at each other, there was a softness that came into her eyes. So I didn't take anything personal. You know, it was just her energy. It was just her. And as I was taking their order and all that, he was the more kind one while she was more rude. But when they looked at each other, when she looked at their child, there was a softness that came into her. So again, I didn't judge her. And I was like, okay, well, she's just soft for the right instances, okay? And, you know, it can just depend where she came from, what she's experienced, just understanding that and removing my ego from that situation. Because my feelings ain't get hurt. That's just, you know, she gonna leave and I never saw her again as a customer where I was working at. And even if I did, she would end up cool with me because that's just the type of person I am. You're not finna be around me regularly and not be cool with me. I stopped coming around. Ooh, switch. To fluidity. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You just want to be loved and accepted. At the end of the day, that's the touch to it. You want to be loved and accepted. Period. For whatever place, you know, whatever energy that you bring, still loved. But still like having like I think women I'm noticing women having more standards, you know, nowadays again than like there was a time period where, you know, women didn't have high standards or, you know, a standard that was like the best for them. But a lot of men, not saying all, because there are men without standards, but I do know some men like with their standards, they're like they can cook, they can clean, they can do all that stuff by themselves. So he's like, if I can do that by myself, you got to be able to cook and clean yourself too. Like, and you know, some people they don't mind if, you know, they'll clean if, you know, you can chill out. you know, like a house husband or something like that. He'll clean and cook and do all that. It just depends. Say she's a masculine woman. He's the one that stay at home and take care of the kids. She goes to work. Okay, she's the breadwinner. Maybe it just works for them. You know, different things can work. Thank you. It's like, yeah. But I just hope for, you know, basically the most positive experience for others in relationship, you feel? Because if you're in a relationship and, you know, each relationship has its pros and cons. Everything has its pros and cons, okay? But if your relationship is more cons, more stress, more high emotion, as in like crying, disappointment, frustrated, like for a very long period of time, and its majority, you know, your relationship is just that, like just a toxic relationship. I don't wish that on nobody. I've experienced toxic relationships. I wouldn't wish. The crazy thing is, like, even though there are individuals I don't like that did fucked up shit to me and all that, you know, and to each their own. I wouldn't wish any of the pain or the hurt that I've experienced onto others. Yeah, because depending on their own strength. There's some, you know, that phrase, you can't walk a mile in somebody else's shoes. You know, somebody else may not be able to walk in my shoes like how I walk in my shoes, because that's just how I walk in my shoes. I may not be able to walk in somebody else's shoes because their shoes weren't made for me. Those are their shoes. I have my own shoes to walk in. She said, I like mama's boys. Okay. Mama's boys do be sweet. They do be sweet. I like men who have daughters. They cool with men who are cool with their mama and they got daughters. Not saying there's nothing wrong with other dudes, you know, ain't nothing wrong with other dudes. But men, it's something about men who are mama's boys and also have daughters. They be they just know how to handle a woman. I catch an attitude. He gonna treat me like I'm one of his daughters. Yeah, okay, understand. That is understandable, Unc Lord. Mama's boys. Some mamas don't know how to let go and let the wife take over. So yes, that can be an issue. I don't want someone like a baby. Oh, so true. They treat you like someone to protect. Yes, you're one of their girls now, okay? Men who have girls and then get a girl, okay? It just hit on a different level. Because when I tell y'all when I stopped dating scrubs, when I stopped dating and messing with scrubs and, you know, men who didn't have much for themselves, or it's not saying, you know, it's okay to understand people are in different situations, but, you know, the men that literally weren't trying to get a job, weren't doing and trying, okay, just sitting in that low energy. When I stopped dating individuals like that, started dating men who had their own houses, started dating men who had their own vehicles, who had their own jobs, okay, who may or may not have had children, I went from dating little boys or individuals who had immature mindsets to those who had more mature mindsets, okay, and have more found, you know, what they want to be as a man and how they want to provide as a man. I like a provider. I like a provider and a protector. That's what I want. Not everybody may not want that. That's cool. That's what I want. Did I have a mom like that? She stayed in my brother's business. Oh. Listen, I personally want a man with a good relationship with his mom, but she pushes him off her. off of her at some point. I don't want a man who is always asking his mom advice about our issues, but he doesn't tell me. Yeah, that's understandable. Yeah, no, that's understandable. This ghetto and it can ruin it. Yeah. No, I agree. There are certain situations where that is the case. Every child at some point has to stand up to their parents, because you're whether or not your parents just are going to realize alone, that you've grown up, or they've already come to terms with it. But some individuals, they just can't not see they can't see their child as a capable, independent adult, and they just want to help them with everything. That's understandable. And whether or not the situation goes downhill or it's a more positive experience, mothers literally will hold a grudge for us longer than us. So if he tells his mom everything, it's from his point of view. There are multiple sides to a story on that one, yeah. Thank you. It's rhythm and harmony that protects against fatigue. Some parents push their fears onto their children as well. Yes, now that was a big one for me. I experienced that. Some parents push their fears onto their children. And it's only because, I don't want to make excuses from them, but it's just coming from a place of understanding for those who, it's just understanding their story. They come from a place where their parents did that to them, especially if you're a melanated individual and down in your line of your ancestry, your ancestral family was like they were beating their own kids so that they wouldn't step out of line, so that massa wouldn't kill them or hang them or whip them damn near to death. Like the fact that that slave mentality, a lot of our parents or individuals in this day and time are walking around with that slave mentality, afraid to step out of line in some form of way, fearing that there will be huge repercussions like what it would have been before. And even if it's not the exact same, it's something similar. Aww. Otherwise it leads to divorce, yeah. Alright, careful, because we either become attracted to what we resent. Yep, no, you're right. Agreed. That's why you just detach from. It's like coming from that place of understanding. Like, because whatever you focus on is what grows. So if you don't give that too much of your attention and you focus on the positive will grow. Outgrow the negative. I had no earthly father to look up to. I now know that my heavenly father taught me to be a man. Okay, Ashe. All right. That is definitely capable. You're right. I did that, and my spiritual awakening helped me to realize that. See, there was a point when my earthly father I wasn't as close to my earthly father. So the heavenly father was the one that raised me up until I got back to my earthly father to teach me the rest of what he needed to teach me. So I'm learning to disconnect from all the drama around us in the world and focus where it can. Literally, like a lot of individuals like, stop watching the news. I don't watch the news. I don't watch TV really, period, except for streaming. Like I'll watch Netflix and stuff like that. But a lot of the things that I watch always have a deeper meaning. I can't not watch something and not see the deeper meaning of it. I am incapable of watching something from just a face value. I'm always reading between the lines. And the negative stuff that they keep showing you, if everyone in the world is seeing negativity and understanding that our attention breeds and forms and grows our reality, we keep looking and we keep having these negative experiences and negative situations put in our energy, and that's why we keep experiencing more negative energy. When I cut out, those negative things like the news, I cut out negative individuals, okay, I cut out negative groups, a lot of things, that were affecting me negatively. I am the most peaceful. I am experiencing the most amount of peace that I have ever experienced by cutting a lot of BS out of my life. Because a lot of us, what's that song? He's like, I want to be with you and all your bullshit. A lot of us put up with other people's bullshit because we love them. And then because we love them, we want to help them with their bullshit and end up sitting in their shit with them. And I had to choose myself because I had to straighten out my own shit. I can't have everybody's shit in my room. Like, what? Ali leaf out a tree. Ali leaf off tree. A leaf off a tree. Okay, a leaf off a tree. Okay, a leaf off a tree. Hypnotherapist. I have never been able to be hypnotized. I can only hypnotize myself. I can hypnotize myself or experience energy from other individuals. That's interesting. I thought about becoming a hypnotherapist too. You have 6 certificates. Okay, put in the time and energy then, and money and space, resources. Get your thing then. Yep. The media pushes half truths and fear. Yes. If you all want to do a collab, let me know. Okay, maybe that'll come around. Midnight light purple blue. Do you post anything? Because I'm thinking about following you midlight purple, but I don't want to follow you if you're not posting. You know what I mean? We gotta. We can keep our algorithms up. Gravitation of thought is real. The thought of darkness gives birth to layers of heavy clouds. Ooh. You have another account. A spirit illuminated through many achievements will preserve a clear recollection past lives. It's like you talking about the Akashic Records right there. I'm going to start posting more on that TikTok account. Okay. I am getting my energy because I've been feeling. The energy has been heavy the last few days or so, especially with that this Capricorn energy. This Capricorn energy has been crazy, y'all. It's been so crazy. But we're gonna get through it. We're already getting through it. It's already leveling. It's already lightening up. It's lightening up. Lighten up by Shay. I lighten up by Shay. Lighten up by Shay. Y'all can comment that down below. Yes, my words have ancestors. Okay. I can DM you on my other account. Other account, name girl. Joy is the health of the spirit. Ashe. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Joy is the health of the spirit, and health is the wealth of the body. It's called Quantum Leap Alignment, and I'm going to start posting. Okay. I've been looking into quantum leaping too, okay? I've been making big quantum leaps, okay? Changing timelines, shifting frames and perspectives and energy. I have more energy to post and have been clearing my energy. Okay, yeah, you have to do that. But okay, y'all, I don't even know how long I've been on here. Y'all, when I got on here, I was tired. Now I'm like, I'm up. Y'all really, like, I hope we energized each other. Because just as energized as I feel now, I hope that all of you feel energized as well. People poisoning themselves with disbelief, trust, and faith bring alignment. All gifts and knowledge are needed at this time. Ashe. Yep. So we can all help each other elevate. Charge each other up. Yes. Well, I love your energy and you're beautiful. Thank you. I like y'all's energy too. I love y'all's energy. Lord, thank you. It's so true. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here because y'all, I got some stuff to do. I got some chores to do. And I gotta make myself do them. I appreciate y'all's time and your energy and all the wisdom and all the love and the, helping to create the open, safe space for us to learn and also speak to each other, conversate, and enlighten one another. I want to live by what I teach, so I've been taking care of me. Yes. May the Creator continue to bless all of you and your families. Ashe, right back at you. Yep, y'all have a blessed one. All right, peace out.